put your name and your campus in the name below. Okay, so I'm going to put Miss Flores. Oops. And I'm going to put Kayla MS. Okay, so then that's it. Okay, and then we're going to go next. Enter equivalent equations below. As you solve the equation, be sure that that your last entry is the solution to the equation in the simplest form. You do not need to use all the rows on the table. Okay, so this one will be one that, as somebody asked, we can probably use some pencils, some paper. Okay, so 10 minus, one way you can do an equivalent fraction is just distribute that 7 into that x plus 3 group. So now you're saying that you have 7x, well, negative 7x, right? And negative 7 times positive 3 will remain a negative 21, right? And this is not the actual equivalent. I'm just writing it because I don't have anything else to write on. And then we're going to simplify it a little bit further. Okay, so that is one way, right? But then you have a 10 and you have a negative 21. Those two terms, since they don't have a variable, then you can still put them together, okay? And the way you put them together is by applying the same, add, difference, subtract rules of integers, okay? So if you have a negative 21 and you have a positive 10, what will be my my answer? Can somebody help me out? I forgot how to subtract. I really didn't, but I would like somebody to tell me what would be the answer to negative 21 plus 10. If you want to do a private message, if you are correct, I'll tell you. If you're not correct, I won't tell you out loud. Go ahead.
Negative 11.
Yes, indeed. Negative 11. So another way you can write this equation would be, well, the negative 7x remains, right? It's still there. But now I'm going to place negative 11, which will equal to 3 plus 2x. And voila, it's correct. Okay. Now, if you think about it, if you go in each row, what you're doing pretty much is solving the way you will solve in a regular step. Does that make sense? You'll start by doing parentheses first, and then you will continue by adding like terms. Now, when you add like terms, and the reason why I didn't do the opposite operation on this part was because all of that was on the same side of the equal sign. If the 10 was on the, like, which what I'm about to do next, right? So negative 7x, right? I'm going to send that negative 11 over to the right hand side. I cannot send it as a negative 11 because remember that if you use the rule of integers, negative 11 and negative 11 will give you negative 22, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send it over as the opposite, okay? So if it's subtracting on the left, I'm going to add it on the right. So I'm going to say 14. Everybody agree? And then it's still correct. Am I making sense a little bit? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, somebody type what would be the next and final row. Well, it's not the final, but it'll be for us. What will be the next row? I think that if you just, okay, hold on. Can somebody tell me what would be the next row? Am I still gonna have negative 7 on the left? Help me out here. Will I still have -7 on that left side? Hello. Did I lose you guys? Okay. Okay. So what do you all what do you guys think? Do I still, if I am, look what I did first, okay? Okay, Sophia, do you know what would be then if it's not a -7? Just type it, and then if it's not right, I won't say anything. Or anybody knows what will be on the left? Because remember, on the left, I sent the 11 over to the right? So that's how I got 14. Now, if I am going to make it a simple, the simplest form, then I have to take this 2x and send it over to the left. So how will it go back to the left? How will I send it to the left? Is it still going to be a +2, or will it be a -2? Okay, so if I do a -2, right? So if I go to the left on a -2, right? What will be the term that is going to be written under or on that left side? All of you guys are right. I don't know why you guys don't want to do it to all of them, but I can still read it. Okay, so remember, I am sending the -2 to the left, right? But that's not all I have. I have a -7x, so I have to combine them like I did the 11 and the 3, right? So if I send the +2x to the left side, right, it's going to go as a -2x. So now I'm going to have a negative. So this is what it's going to look like. Look. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to. Okay, so it'll be -2x, right, minus 7x plus, I'm sorry, equal to 3. Okay, now it's not giving me a check mark because it's not right, and we know it. But now we have to put these two together. And when I put them together and I apply my same signs, add, difference, subtract, right? What rule would I add here? Would I apply same add or difference subtract? Type it for me. Okay, so when I add them, what will I come up with? And make sure you give me the right sign, the correct sign. Good job, Priya. Somebody else? Okay, be careful because we do have negatives put together. Thank you, Sophia. And we do have a variable with it, okay? So the simplest form that I can do to put these two together will be -9x, okay? Oh, sorry, it's 14. Okay,